Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Sasmitha. I am from 4B class. On this occasion, I would like to share you 7 current issues on English language teaching. Happy waiting. Number 1. Promoting inter-ASEAN understanding through English. Cross-border exchange through an ASEAN Youth Forum. The importance of going beyond the classroom to provide EFL learners without off-class opportunity to use their language skill in the real-world situation with same experts. It introduced the ASEAN Youth Forum (AYF), a unique series of international youth conferences designed by English language educators in ASEAN that aim at promoting cross-cultural awareness, communication skill, leadership, and international understanding through the medium of English as a global language. The ASEAN Youth Forum is an annual one-week event that brings together college-age EFL students from across the ASEAN regions. Participants typically comprise 30 to 80 young people from 10 to 15 countries such as Japan, Korea, Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Philippines. During this all-English event, students take part in a rich program of academic seminars, presentations, and social events were around the theme of language, cultures, global issues, and leadership. The ASEAN Youth Forum has brought together roughly 1,000 students and youth from almost 20 Asian nations and give them the chance through English to learn about each other's countries, share mutual concern, explore global issues, and make cross-cultural friendship. For many participants, attending AYF is a stimulating, enriching, life-changing experience. Those who take part not only learn new language and improve their English communication skill but also broaden their horizon, deepen their English understanding, and begin to see themselves as young Asian citizens with an important role to play in working for a better future. Number 2. Digital storybook to improve writing narrative. The TTY strategy presented and tested. Internet activity is an ICT, information, communication, and technology, provides opportunity for students in learning through digital storybook that are presenting an interesting way and directly contribute to improvement of the ability to write narrative. The Think Tall Write strategy (TTY) is based on the development of the thinking skill, verbal and writing communication. The flow of progress of this strategy starts from the involvement of students in thinking or dialogue with themselves after the process of reading the story and share ideas with friends before writing. Many educational experts believe that digital storybook can be applied to some subjects and can be accommodated of variety of student learning style. Many parents and educators use it for some reason that is efficient, cheap, and very accessible. With many titles of books provides reflect that digital storybooks are accessible 24 hours a day. This why can be used by teachers in teaching and learning process that support the curriculum. From the statement above, it can be concluded digital storybook is widely used because it has several advantages of easy of access and can support the learning and teaching process. Number 3. A study of three Indonesia teachers' participation in a US graduate program. Many researchers have focused on the identity construction of Asian teachers. Studies focus on Indonesian teachers' identity construction are rare. The study aimed at filling the gap. The study examined the identity development of three Indonesian English teachers navigating in an in-serving program in the US. The study found that their identities varied with the one subject experience identity shape, while others illustrates the case of the identity as relative paramount, whereas various studies on the L2 teachers have focused primarily on the construction of teacher identity versi. The findings of the study indicate the construction of the three Indonesian teachers' identities were grounded in other identity options such as nominative speaker, gender as well a learner identity. The teacher identity construction taught by three Indonesia English teachers. They were participants in a larger
Usaha untuk
qualitative
menjaga nilainya di sekolah,
research
walaupun
study
jadwalnya
conducted
seringkali
a
padat.
graduate
Aku
program
orang
at the
yang determined
Mindfest
banget. Kalau aku
University
mau
in
sesuatu, I'm gonna get it. Kadang aku ambil 6 kelas
Pennsylvania.
setiap semester, yang
Although
biasanya
the
orang cuma mungkin ambil 4
participants
kelas, 5
then
kelas.
saw
Aku juga jadi TA,
position
teaching assistant
in
buat Professor
multiple
Herbert.
ways by the U.S. community. Professional identity emerged as a key factor in many their decisions to participate in an in-service teacher education program. Although the participants came from the same countries, they interpreted the narrative of their teacher identity formation in the varied ways, depending on their story, culture, and present circumstance. Number 4. The effect of English subtitle Western movie in speaking skill. English subtitle can describe as practice media to help the student when they understand to watch movie. For the most part, English proficiency has four skills. They are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Among the four skills, speaking is said to be effective communicate with people. Speaking learning will be very interesting if teachers give it appropriately through media. Media is all form and channel used to convey information or message. Many kinds of media can be used to reduce student boredom. The media are divided into visual, audio, and textual media. Every media has several special advantages. There are a lot of foreign movie, TV series that are broadcast through the world. The popularity of social media and other platforms also allow us to watch movie video in different languages. Using media in education and teaching in the classroom is very useful mainly to develop to and opinions the students, including memory to the lesson, developing the power of fantasy, the student growing the interest and motivation to learn. For example, Zootopia stand and deliver Forest calm, dangerous mind, and lean on me. In this case, their movie cannot be separated from the subtitle, especially Western movie. The using of English subtitle as a medium of language learning has been much in the research. Students can get many new vocabularies and improve speaking skill from English subtitle because the subtitle in the Western movie indicates which words are being spoken by the actors. But there are some students can find difficult in understanding English subtitle. Therefore, adding English subtitle is good way. The effect of English subtitle in Western movie to improve speaking skill in junior high school and only discuss the differences between class that improves English through subtitle in Western movie and another class which does use in teaching and learning process. Number 5. Improving the student vocabulary by using Govies game. Vocabulary is important to support mastery of language skill. Vocabulary, in addition to grammar and pronunciation, is one of language elements considered necessary for language mastery. Vocabulary teaching aims at enabling learning to understand the concept unfamiliar words, gain a greater number of words. The use word successful for communicative purpose. Generally, vocabulary is the knowledge of meaning of words. Most educators believe that vocabulary instruction is critical in any classroom. The issue is not whether we should have vocabulary instruction, but how to make vocabulary instruction have meaning beyond a stagnant word list. Most of, most of us have struggled and continue to puzzle over how to teach vocabulary in meaning and memorable ways so our students have access to the word in their reading, writing, and thinking. To teach vocabulary, teachers should be creative to make the student not be bored and feel interested in learning vocabulary in order that their vocabulary mastery can be improved. One of strategy can be used to improve the student vocabulary mastery in game. Gofisk game provides to be one of the best solutions. It can help students overcome their poor mastery of vocabulary. In this game, all of students have important role in the English class. From this game, we can improve student vocabulary. Gofi's game makes students feel enjoy to follow vocabulary class. The use of this method for teaching vocabulary is hoped to be able to improve the student ability in studying about the vocabulary more. Number 6. The adoption of like and not like usage by Saudi international students at a U.S. university. Language change has been a very natural phenomenon throughout the history. Language adapts acquired at our ultimately quite sadly they extend in current studies case language user acquired adapt add features from the source if they spend time and interact with the native speaker of a language and L2 speaker while immersed in the target language culture and linguistic environment. Therefore, it is inevitable to ignore the native features acquisition process. The current study primarily aimed to look into the adaptation and usage of English particles like as a discard or pragmatic marker by Saudi female students at an American university in the United States. The result showed that the length of the participant stayed in the US and the amount of interaction with the American student English users have largely influenced their usage of loose language and gap filler like in their spoken English. Number 7. Shifting identities through wishing codes. A close look at the social language of the pre-service English teachers in an Indonesia context. First, the globalization of English has adoptedly brought shift onto how the English language is taught in classroom setting and how English teachers are prepared. In English as foreign language (EFL) setting, for example, teaching and learning English is generally influenced by local context, taking into the account the social-cultural context of the learners and the teacher's identity. Construction becomes one important aspect in the process of English teaching and learning. Focus on the micronal analysis of social language uses. The study was aimed to understand how pre-service teachers of English as a foreign language in multilingual setting. Indonesia indexed their identities through their language use in the classroom setting. The data for this study was obtained from the classroom observation where English pre-service teachers perform peer teaching. Okay, I think enough about my explanation. 7 current issue. I'm so sorry if I had a mistake, and thank you very much to your attention. And the last, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.